Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt and this is Son.
Kai.
And this is what I'm going to call a controversial Super Showdown reactions. Yep, Super Showdown. This is Friday, so it's already been like 24 hours as we're recording, says we're doing Showdown. Basis of this reactions is I'm not going to go through everything. I'm going to go through the main points because some of it was just filler. The first bit I will talk about is the tournament. I'm not really going to talk too much about this tournament. Well, yeah, tournament gauntlet match. I'm not going to talk too much about this. All I'm going to say is that R-Truth he was sort of riding high at the beginning of this match until AJ Styles come out, and then AJ Styles.
He went through Lashley, and he went through Andrade,
yep.
And he went through Roman with the disqualification.
That's right. Yep. But returning Andrade after his 30-day suspension. Yes, Andrade come back. Yep. R-Truth went through them three opponents. AJ Styles comes out. He then defeats R-Truth, and it was going to be Rey Mysterio. But the OC attacked Rey Mysterio, didn't they, backstage? And then we just saw basically some feet walking along the bottom of the screen, and then it was who?
Undertaker.
Yep, the Undertaker returned. Bit predictable, to be honest, being as I saw a video of all the superstars arriving and Undertaker was with them, so there's no real secretness about that. And also the crowd were chanting for the Undertaker, so they knew as well that he was going to be there. He came out, he did a choke slam to AJ Styles, and he got the pin that way. No tombstone, I will say that. That was one point that I sort of saw. I thought
he done his pin. He does.
Yep, he did that. He didn't even take his coat or his hat off. He just literally chokeslammed AJ Styles, got the pin, and then basically walked past the trophy and didn't even bother to acknowledge it. I thought that was quite funny, to be honest, but oh well. Another talking point from Super Showdown is that we've got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions now. The New Day lost to The Miz and Morrison, so they're the new Tag Team Champions. It was a chair shot from Morrison to the guts of Kofi Kingston.
Well, the referee wasn't looking.
That's right, and then The Miz got the pin and they won.
It was a roll-up.
Yep, that's it. Another point would be probably Roman Reigns cage match. To be honest, it was a lackluster cage match, I thought, but Roman Reigns won, and unofficially, I've been told that's it now. That storyline's done because I think it leads into the ending. Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. It took more time to show the promo video than it did for the match. It was 1 minute and 28 seconds, what I put on my stopwatch, and basically Lesnar just destroyed Ricochet. Didn't really do anything for Ricochet, to be fair. It didn't put him in any predicament except for a squash. I don't understand that match. I don't understand why they just squashed him that quickly, but that is what it is, and that was predicted. We knew that was going to happen. Another one, Bayley retained, I would say, against Naomi. What else was there? I'll have to have a look quickly at my phone because I wrote them down on my phone. Yes, we had Bayley win, Lesnar won, Saw won, Rollins and Murphy won, Angel Garcia won, and then we get to the big elephant in the room and the big massive talking point that is on social media at the minute. I would say 90% of the fans are unhappy about this and 10% of the fans are happy about this. Obviously we're talking about The Fiend versus Goldberg for the Universal title. It took 4 spears from Goldberg and a really, really dodgy looking jackhammer to put
You said Goldberg can't pick up the Fiend.
Well, he didn't really. It was a botched jackhammer. He sort of tried to pick him up and sort of fell, and it sort of fell on top of it. It didn't look very good, and he and who won? Who won the match?
Goldberg.
Goldberg. He is the new Universal Champion.
He's a 2-time.
Yep. So, what do you think of that one? What do you personally think of that, then, Kai? Is it good or bad?
Kind of good.
You think it's good, do you? So you're in the 10% of people that actually like that idea. See, I'm in the 90%. I didn't think it was very good, Kai. I thought that they kind of did a whole year build up of The Fiend, and then they squashed him with a click of the fingers to Goldberg.
I also saw that The Fiend was behind Goldberg when he was celebrating.
Yep, that's it, yep.
But then he disappeared.
Yep, he disappeared. And Goldberg's going to be on SmackDown tonight as we're filming this.
They also said John Cena's going to be on SmackDown.
Yep, John Cena's going to be on there. So now WrestleMania, it looks like it's going to be rumoured to be Roman Reigns versus Goldberg for the title. That is the rumour now. It looks like that's going to be set in stone, probably tonight. And it looks like it's going to be The Fiend versus John Cena. That's what they're saying. I particularly don't like the fact that they built up The Fiend for a year and then squashed him like this, especially when you think about how much it took for Seth Rollins to beat him what was it, like 10 curb stomps and the mallet. He practically nearly
It wasn't
killed.
a
Well, it was that big mallet thing.
It was a sledgehammer.
That wasn't a. What was it? Sledgehammer? Or did he use the mallet? He did use a sledgehammer. That's right. Yeah, he used a sledgehammer. He practically nearly killed Bray Wyatt in that match, and he still was sort of moving at the end. And this took 4 spears and 1 jackhammer, and literally 2 minutes. I don't understand the logic of it. All I can say now is that I thought Super Showdown was a really average show. It was a mediocre show. I wasn't very happy with it overall.
Also, The Fiend had the title for a few pay-per-views.
Yeah, but he's had it for quite a while. I thought they would have gone to WrestleMania and then that would have been the change, but they've done it now. What that means for Elimination Chamber, we don't know. That's in a week and a bit's time. Is Goldberg going to face anyone? We don't know. Are they going to change the belt again? We don't really know. It is unpredictable, I suppose, in a way. It is and it isn't, but we'll just have to see. I thought AEW, I don't really want to mention AEW in this video, but they do have a pay-per-view on Saturday, and obviously that's going to come after Super Showdown. So AEW have a really good platform now to elevate their show because the fans are so disgruntled about that.
I also said
that result. Go on.
That next Sunday night is going to be Elimination Chamber.
Yep, exactly. A week Sunday is going to be Elimination Chamber. No real build-up. There's only one match, which is the 6-woman
There's not too many
Elimination
weeks.
Chamber.
There's only just one.
It is, and there's no matches. There's only one match, and that's the Elimination Chamber for the women's side. Like I say, AEW, they can see the result. They now can up their game because the fans are really unhappy with that result. So they got a good chance here to really push forward and pull a lot of fans away from the WWE with this pay-per-view, because I know there'll be a lot of eyes on it now. A lot more, I think, now than before Super Showdown and that result. But anyway, that's what we think. And again, it's... oh, you're getting tired. Yeah, this is a bit late since we're doing this quite late at night. Yeah, it is what it is, and we'll have to see what happens. Like I say, I wasn't too happy. Kai was. But we'll see, it is subjective and everyone's going to have their own opinions. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be probably the SmackDown, Out the Blue SmackDown review. We'll do that, and then we'll do the AEW's review, because we're a little bit behind with the AEW because of other busyness, as it were. And then on Sunday we'll have the Revolution pay-per-view reactions. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.